Today I want to introduce to you the brand new A50. This is the latest model in the Volvo articulated hauler lineup. The A50 is going to be replacing the A45G FS. So we're expanding the lineup by 5 tons. The A50 is a 50-ton truck, 38.2 cubic yards with a tailgate. This is not an A45G FS, just supersized. We have actually redesigned this truck from the ground up. So it's got a new frame, it's got a new transmission, it's got new axles underneath this truck. The other thing that you'll actually see with this truck is you'll see a brand new cab design associated with the truck as well. So some of the features that we'll talk about on this truck, and we'll start up here in the engine compartment, we'll talk about the serviceability that comes into play. So we've increased the horsepower to 516 horsepower on this truck with the brand new Volvo transmission, the PT3209. Behind that is the IL2 drop box and then the 50-ton axles that are associated with this truck. The serviceability has definitely been a key factor about this truck to make servicing easy. So we now have captive fuel filters, captive oil filters, and captive transmission filters located on the front of the truck. This is available on the A45 and the A50. The other thing that we did is we redesigned the hood on the truck. So we dropped the hood down by 4 inches to increase the visibility on the front side of the truck. We've also have changed up our stepping surfaces. They're now encapsulated underneath the hood to protect the steps to access the service compartment inside the truck as well too. The A50 is only going to be offered with full suspension, so that's active suspension on the front side, the tractor side, as well as the trailer unit. The suspension has been completely redesigned. The geometry has been redesigned, as well as the size of the strut and bushings have been redesigned as well too. The other thing that we do, so with the A50, we only offer this with the A75 tires, and that's to reduce ground pressure so the truck can go a lot more places off-road. We've increased the length of this truck over the A45G FS. We've increased the volume of the truck as well as the overall capacity. So there's no bogie beam on this truck. So it's a little bit different setup on the rear axle. So you can see our strut suspension system that we have for only our FS style truck, which is actually, this is the same similar setup as the A45G FS. And then you can see even better here in between the two duals that there's actually no beam associated with matching the 2 tires. So rather than having a mechanical beam, it's actually hydraulically done. The hydraulic tank has actually been reduced in volume. This is for the save the customer money and total cost of ownership around the truck as well too. So you don't have to change nearly as much oil when you are doing services on these trucks. So you got the illumination of the lighting on the steps as you go up inside. So when the operators are getting to work in dark environments, they have full illumination as you go up. This is activated as soon as they open up the hood on the truck. It can be activated via a switch at the stepping surface. Also, when the operator gets out at the end of the shift, they can once they open up the door, it'll illuminate the steps as well. So before we get into the cab, one point I'll point out is the new service access that's located for easy accessibility of the operator. So they can open up the front compartment here, and they can check their coolant, their transmission oil, fill up their windshield washer fluid. Your breathers are located in this area too. All the Volvo cabs now have ISO rated tie-off points associated with the cab now too. So if the operator ever has to get onto the front of the platform here to clean the windshield off, they're secured on a basis that they don't have to worry about falling off the machine. They are ISO rated and OSHA rated. So inside the new Volvo articulated hauler cabs, we've simplified the layout for the operator. So we've pulled all the switches and buttons that were unnecessary inside the cab, and we simplified the cab with only providing the switches, the hard switches, that needed to be used on a daily basis for the operator. The other thing that we did is we did more ergonomic controls, simplified the controls. So when we want to go in the gear now, we just push it in the drive. When we go to reverse, we just pull it backwards one time. We have a heated cold box now located in the cab that operates independently of a switch. We do not use our AC system. So even if you're blowing hot air through your AC, you can still keep cold drinks in this box here. We've expanded the capacity of the cab, so the cab is larger than the previous generation cabs that we had in our G series and previous models. We've also updated our pedal design. All of our pedals are now hanging style pedals with the truck for better ergonomics for the operator. This also prevents any sort of dirt building up underneath the pedals and holding down the brakes or say the retarder pedal. We have now the Volvo Integrated Co-Pilot. This also comes with Volvo Haul Assist. Volvo Haul Assist is the operating platform that we have with the truck. So this could include your scales, tire pressure monitoring system, This also encapsulates your backup cameras, your side view cameras, and the optional forward-facing camera on the truck. The other thing that we have inside the Volvo Integrated Copilot is this is now our operating system for the entire truck. So we will actually control the radio, the volume, your AC. It feels more automotive style. So if you're getting out of your car or truck, it's going to feel very similar to that technology. So thanks for walking around the brand new A50. This is the newest model in the Volvo articulated hauler lineup. If you have any questions, you can find us at volvoce.com or reach out to your Volvo CE dealer for any more information.
For the latest in construction equipment, sign up for our daily newsletter. Just click the link below.